Hi, I'm Erin and this is Seven Forks. This week I've been spending a lot of time in my kitchen baking. I'm getting ready. My kids and I and my husband are getting ready for a bake sale that we have tomorrow. Hopefully it goes really well, but I have been baking and baking and baking and baking some more. And after talking to my husband, we thought it would be kind of fun to show you some of the things that I am making for the bake sale that are pretty popular and pretty easy to make. Some of them might be things that you might think might be a little difficult, but I'm going to show you some tricks and how to do them, so hopefully they seem a little bit more approachable. My kids and I, in particular, have been doing bake sales for the past at least 4 or 5 years. About 3 years ago, my oldest daughter came up with the idea of doing a charity bake sale. It was inspired by one of her really good friends who has cystic fibrosis. For those who don't know much about cystic fibrosis, we'll post a link down below and you can go to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation's website and find out more about that and maybe see how you can donate some money to them also. To go back to the story, her friend, I'm super good friends with her mother and we just happen to live across the street from one another. So between the two of us, we've been doing these charity bake sales that we raise money for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation and we donate it to that. We have one coming up tomorrow. We usually do a couple in the year, and there's a big walk in our neighborhood in the community for cystic fibrosis, usually in the spring, late spring, early summer, and we use that when we when we go to the walk. We figured after talking to my husband, I'm making lots of goodies, so we'll do a little bake sale series of videos. Tonight, we're gonna do a super easy peanut butter cup inspired brownie. Another one that we're gonna do is going to be gourmet caramel apples. We're gonna make an apple pie, caramel apple, and then I'll talk about how to do, I also do an Oreo one, just to give you background on this bake sale and how many apples I'm making. I usually do pre-orders on my apples because they go pretty fast. By the time we're done shooting the caramel apple segment, I will have made 82 caramel apples within the last couple days for this bake sale, and only 16 of them are up for sale during the bake sale because all the rest have already been sold and will be picked up tomorrow. So I'm super excited about that, and so hopefully the rest of the things go as well. After the caramel apples, then we'll do eclairs, which are super yummy. It's my most favorite thing. It's something I'm super excited to take to the bake sale tomorrow. We haven't ever sold them at the bake sale and I hope they go really well because I'm so excited about them and they're super easy to make. So let's go back to our first recipe of the bake sale series, which is the brownies. You will need a 9x13 baked pan of brownies that have been cooled. This is one I made from scratch. You could feel free to make one from a box mix. I'll post my recipe that I use for this in the recipe. You will need, I have taken a bag of milk chocolate chips and I've melted them. So I think the bag was 11.5 ounces. Then I have about a cup of peanut butter that I've melted it or at least thinned it a little bit in the microwave and then put it in a Ziploc bag for easier. You'll see what I'll do with that. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take your chocolate and we're going to pour it over the top of the brownie. I think the hardest part of this brownie is to make the brownies. The rest comes together super easy. Once you get that, you're going to spread your chocolate over the top. Get it all around the brownie because you want some of that yumminess in every bite, even on the edges, so make sure you go up the sides. I'm going to take my time usually for the camera. I try to be kind of quick, but we want to make sure that there's some chocolate in all of it, even up the edges a little bit. All right, next the peanut butter. I just put this in a Ziploc bag. We're going to cut the tip off of that, and we're just going to take it and we're going to pipe some peanut butter lines nice and thick down our brownie. I think I can get one more on there. You might not use all the peanut butter, or if you find a line that's a stripe that's a little bit thinner, you can go back and put some more because chocolate and peanut butter is always so yummy. It's like having a peanut butter cup on top of your brownie. It's so good. All right, let's see if we can turn this up and see if you can see it. So we have stripes. It's kind of all falling down, so we won't turn it up too far. All right, next up we're gonna take a butter knife, super easy, and we're gonna draw stripes the opposite way of our peanut butter. So we get kind of like a fun little marbly design. And that's it. Super easy. You're gonna let it set up so that the chocolate becomes hard, and then you're gonna cut it into pieces after it's firmed up. I hope you enjoy this recipe and make some happy tummies in your own home. Thanks for watching.